excited. I think day one was so good.
It was great. I loved all the seminars. I thought they were amazing. We had some really good ones, some awesome product demos. It was definitely a great day, but the best part was you all. You all made it such a great event. The interaction and all the engagement was crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy. So I do have a couple of people to honorably mention
yay.
because they rocked it yesterday on the back end. According to our dashboard and our analytics, Kelly Darling, Andrea Bragano, and Aubrey Cooper, you three were the top three for the most minutes spent on virtual Prego Expo yesterday. So congratulations. That is incredible. I mean, I won't tell you how many minutes you spent on it, but you were the top three. And then I have the top three for booth interaction. That means that you were the most interactive inside of the booths,
cool.
asking the most questions. Awesome. So the top three were Luis Villagomez, Aaliyah Fatima, and Andrea Bragano. So Andrea not only had the most minutes, but she was number 2 with most minutes and number 3 with booth interaction.
Wow, that's amazing.
So wow. You all are getting it done. You're asking questions, you're interacting, you're spending time. Like, awesome.
Yes, we love it. We loved it so much that we want to give away a t-shirt today during this live. So we are wearing our tour t-shirts. Our theme this year is Parenthood in Full Bloom. So you grow your garden. And we have
all the flowers.
Yes, we have all the flowers. So state flowers of all the states and cities that we're going to. And then, of course, we have one for Virtual Expo as well. You can kind of see them better on this shirt on the camera. But they're really beautiful. This is a custom shirt from Team Prego. So we'll give one of these away. So all we want to do is, I guess, just comment and
we'll pick somebody.
So we'll keep watching the comments, comment, ask questions.
Yes, and you'll be able to pick if you want the dark purple one or if you want the green one.
And we are also running another special today on all of our merchandise. We have 20% off our merchandise. That includes our tour t-shirts. We have really cute collab cups with Replay. They are an incredible brand. It's all recycled.
Mom cup.
Plastics from
the straw.
and made in the US, which is awesome. So you can pick your color.
Silicone.
We have 3 different colors.
Everything, all the cups are made in the US by recycled milk jugs.
Let's give away a cup too. So whoever wins a t-shirt also will get a cup.
You get a mom cup. And we want to see the pictures of you sipping your drinks.
So 20% off merchandise in our shop on our website. We could link our website storefront in here as well.
Oh, Claire already did, and she put the
look at that
promo.
If you purchase today, we will give you an extra entry into grand prizes. So
and we'll get that shipped out ASAP.
And we'll get that shipped out to you as soon as possible. So if you aren't the winner, we'll announce the winner by the end of this video, and you want to purchase anything off our shop, you get an extra entry into all those grand prizes.
So we'll DM the winner so they could pick the, I'll DM the winner so you can pick your shirt color, size, and what color cup. If you want the blue, if you want the purple.
Is actually, I use these cups for my iced coffee.
I use them in the office as for my water and my stuff.
All your stuff?
My stuff.
All right.
I think I have one in every color. Because they come in all different colors too, but we only have the green, purple, and the blue. They're great cups. Great cups. Great cups.
I see a lot of questions coming in. Hold on. If you purchase VIP tickets, when will... okay. So the VIP bags, we are building them right now. They will all be built and assembled by Friday. and they will start getting shipped out on Monday.
Early
So
next
they'll
week.
be shipped out
In
depending on
waves.
like our delivery people. Sometimes they could take like 50 of them, sometimes they could only take a few. So we have 200 of those to ship out. So depending on what order you bought them in will be how they get shipped. So sometime early next week, or yeah, next week. Somebody asked if you had to be present for grand prize giveaways to be entered. You do not have to be present on Friday when we do grand prizes. They are really fun. We hope that you watch, but if you can't, like, we understand life happens, you're at work, you have kids, and all of that. So if you're logged in on the platform and have a ticket to Virtual Prego Expo, you're automatically entered. So just make sure if you and a partner have a ticket to Virtual Prego Expo and you're watching off just one of your platforms together, make sure that other person also logs in, because we pull the names from our back end of
Those
this
who have logged
hop-in.
in. Yep. So I know a lot of people are asking about scavenger hunt. So there's one scavenger hunt for the event. Once you have finished the scavenger hunt in its entirety and you submit it, it just needs to be submitted to us before the show closes tomorrow. So it's only one scavenger hunt for the whole event. I know there are a lot of people asking that.
And you win a $500 gift card to Amazon. I believe, Clara, if you're listening.
Correct. Not one per day. It's just one
Right.
form that's submitted by the end of the show.
Clara, if you're listening, if you could put that form in the chat, and I could, put it in the reception page, but you could also go to Prego Expo booth. So you click on that Expo icon, you see the Prego Expo logo, you click on that, it takes you inside of our booth. Scroll past the video and you'll see all of our giveaway information.
Yes. So today we have a good day packed for you. We start off right after us is Kiko. They're going to talk more about their essential products. We've got some great things lined up for the rest of the day. There is no open booth, but that does not mean that you shouldn't go into the booths. You should still pop into the booths. Some will be live just kind of on their own. Remember, they will have that little red live showing that they will be live on there. I know a lot of some had issues yesterday, like Rain's Tiny Stitches. She had some issues kind of getting into her booth and being able to go live. She will be on the main stage later today. So we've troubleshooted, we are fixed. She knows now how the process works. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult for some that haven't done virtual before to kind of get used to the platform, but all troubleshoot has been fixed with Rains. So Rains will be live today on the main stage, and I'm sure she'll be live in her booth now today. So doesn't mean you shouldn't pop in and out of the booths and kind of still ask questions and still engage. Remember, the more you engage, the more you interact, we're watching, we're seeing, we get numbers in the back end. We see who's being interactive. We see who's watching. I'm watching all of the main stage. I'm seeing who's active. I'm seeing who's asking questions, who's helping one another. I'm watching. I'm constantly paying attention. So definitely continue to interact with one another. I love how you all are interacting with one another. It's so great to see some that ask questions, and then we get some of our people that just answer because we don't get to answer the question quick enough, and then they're answering for us.
I love that too.
It's so great. Thank you for doing that. You're truly helping not just us, but just helping the attendee as well get the best experience. Those of you that are seasoned virtual, we thank you for helping us out as well. We are a small team. But we are all together as a community. I know Parent Co was on here yesterday, kind of just talking about the importance of community, and we are Prego Expo community. And so, you are part of our community, and we are so appreciative of your help.
I did see a good question. Somebody was asking about replays. They said they watched the replays yesterday. Can they comment on the replays? Unfortunately, you cannot comment on the replays. But if you do let's just say you were watching the replay of Kiko's seminar from yesterday and you have questions, you could go inside the Kiko booth and ask their questions. You could also find Kiko people that are inside the expo and you could send them direct messages as well. So just head over. Best place I would guess would be to put it inside their booth. They do go live inside their booth as well. Here and there, I know they'll be live inside their booth tomorrow during open booth hour. So just put all of your questions in there.
Absolutely. Someone said they had a whole replay like watch party last night.
Oh,
our testimonials are not working on virtual Prego Expo, but Claire, if I'll have somebody from the team put up our testimonial page inside of our booth. So if you want to submit any testimonials, any pictures, I know that we run a contest for testimonials for the event. So for some reason, the little heart with the testimonial is not working.
If that's not working?
No, you click on it and nothing comes up. So it just keeps like doing like, so I need to check in with Ring Central customer service and see why that's not working. So I'll have somebody from the team put up the testimonial link in our booth. So submit your testimonials. We run a contest, kind of like Virtual's best testimonial. So definitely submit those. We love the pictures of you watching testimonial or watching Virtual and submitting that into your testimonial. We love the videos that some of you submit. It's just like fun to see how we like to see how you're watching the event. So even if you're posting on stories, tag us. We want to see those. We want to reshare them. It's just fun to really just because we can't see you in person. So we like to see how you're watching.
I know. I saw little baby feet in a picture and I thought it was so cute. Kelsey is asking about completing her profile for your swag bag to be sent to you. Clara should have emailed you. If you didn't get that email, you could see Clara's name pinned to the top. You could send her a direct message with we just need your shipping information. What else? Is anybody? Oh, Clara has the testimonials on here, so just click on that link.
Yes, we want to see all those. And I'll figure out why the testimonial's not working today at some point. I'm in and out of lives all day, but I'll chat with Ring Central customer service and see what's happening. Because usually it does. And for some reason, Claire and I worked on that yesterday, and it's just kind of like you get these 3 little dots that just kind of like blink, 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 but nothing ever connects. So I'm not really sure what's happening. Oh, my little doggo joined me. See, Sarah, I would love to see your doggo, you and your doggo watching. We are doggo people. We're animal people, so we love to see that too. He loved Kiko. Yes. I mean, Kiko's they're just phenomenal. Everything, not just because we really, really love the whole Kiko team, but honestly, their products are top of the line, reliable, great price point. You just get so much for what you put in, what the investment is. It's the team itself, their customer service. They're just, I just love them and their product. I think when it comes to something that you really want to, invest money in and you want something that's going to be reliable and trustworthy, I just always think Kiko. It's just kind of, it's not because we have such a beautiful relationship with them, because we do, but they are just really, really high quality, great products.
If you did not get an email from us and you are a VIP about your shipping
Then
address,
you're all set.
Then we already have it. If we didn't send you an email, don't worry. If we don't hear from you and we did send you an email, we will reach out again.
Yeah. Oh, Emily, that's a really good question. So how does in-person differ from virtual? So in-person is like 1 day of
1 day or 2
fun.
days.
Yeah, 1 or 2 days of just fun and excitement.
This is fun and exciting.
I know this is fun and exciting, but just like in a different aspect. You
yeah.
get to really see the products, you get to touch the products. So obviously here you're watching the segments, watching the products, but in person you get to actually push the stroller, try on the carrier, get fitted, taste the samples, taste the all the stuff and all the things. Plus there are the main stage, but there's so much going on that you don't really have time to watch all the main stage, do all the things. So with virtual, obviously our big emphasis is the main stage and the education that's being provided, plus the fun and excitement of being able to go into the booths and watch the segments and learn and do all those kinds of things. In person, it's like a 1 day or 2 day whirlwind.
Yeah, it's like touch and feel. And that's kind of how you're learning, is seeing the actual product in your hand. I do like the surveys, and I read a lot of the surveys after and what people say when they go to an expo, an in-person expo, and then they come to virtual expo. Virtual expo, they learned a lot more like safety facts about products and why products are made a certain way, and all of that. So that's like, I would say the main difference is this kind of like a boot camp community connection, where in person it's like a touch feel. Obviously you're getting educated at the same time, but you can spend more personal time with us because we get to see you for 3 solid days, but more personal time with the brands that are here in person. We also have around 70 exhibiting brands.
Yeah, and someone mentioned like I'm not really like a big crowd person. That's why virtual is perfect for you, because you're still going to be able to get that experience of Prego Expo, but in the comfort of your own home. There are people that aren't crowd people, or there are reasons why they can't go to an in-person event, and that's why virtual Prego Expo is so important, because we want you to be able to have a similar experience in the comfort of your own home. So definitely. I know someone said Seattle. We were in Seattle. We were in Seattle for the past 2 years. We love Seattle. Unfortunately, I don't think Seattle is going to make the cut for next year, but we were certainly there. So you can definitely check out our virtual shows. I know it's hard for us. Like we said, we're a small team, so we can't go everywhere. We would love to go everywhere. But if you have the opportunity, and let's say you live 4 or 5 hours. We do get a lot of people that drive 5-6 hours to come to our shows and make the weekend out of it. Make it as kind of like it's an educational thing. And so it's something that, you can definitely spend some time and carve some time out, especially with those 2-day shows, because you're going to get 2 days. So you'll be able to get education. You'll be able to visit all the booths. You'll be able to have all the fun for a solid 2 days. So
somebody asked, can you go to an event if you travel to that city? So absolutely. We have moms that fly in. We've had moms from Canada fly into our shows. We had moms from Hawaii come to our shows. So you could definitely fly in. We have really fun locations. Like I said yesterday, Orlando is a really great one. We have a beautiful resort that we're doing the expo at. It's right near Disney World. So you can make a whole baby moon out of it. Texas, we're at a hotel as well. In Dallas, we have one in LA, Los Angeles, California. There's all kinds of stuff to do there. New York City, there definitely shows that you can travel to. I would try and pick the 2-day events to travel to, because you have 2 days to go. And there's more exhibitors for that one. You will find some like local exhibitors, like photographers and doulas and things like that, but they also could be very educational. You could ask them different questions about like, what should I look for when looking for a photographer in my area. And it's kind of weird. A lot of photographers all know each other, and they know different
They have
ones
a big
in
network. Yeah.
different areas.
Yep, they do.
And some of them also travel. I know, when my sister did it, she would travel from St. Louis to Chicago, sometimes to California. So some of them are traveling.
So this year we hosted 7 in-person shows. We're kind of switching things up maybe next year. So but that's to be announced later on at the end of the year. So yeah, we do. We try to host in the major cities where it's easily accessible to those, but then still host our virtual shows for those that possibly can't make it out due to travel restraints or having a baby. Someone just said, "Oh my gosh, I'm having my baby this time and I can't make Orlando." So virtual is definitely, we want to continue to give you that option to attend virtually so that you can still have that amazing and exciting experience. Let's see, come back to, I know we did love Utah so much, but sometimes it's the reasons we pick and choose things is just, what makes most sense. And sometimes, unfortunately, like exhibitorship, they just don't want to go to some of the places that, even though we have great attendance, and it's just difficult. So it's hard to make those choices as to what cities we're going to. It's definitely been a learning curve for us. Even after 12 years of hosting these shows, we still learn something every year, and we're still trying to always make improvements. How do we make this better? How do we make the experience better? How do we do this? How do we make sure? And it's constant, learning for everyone on the team. For Sam and I, we've been hosting these. Yes, we are based out of Florida. I know somebody asked, were we based out of Florida? We are based out of Florida. Sam and I are Orlando moms. We've lived here for a long time, and that this is, our home. And, we're constantly, even after 12 years of doing this, every day, every show we learn something new, like, okay, maybe we could have done this better. The surveys really help us because we want that constructive criticism. We want to know how to make your experience better. So honestly, we love that. We love to hear from you all. We love your ideas. It only makes us want to achieve bigger and better. And so yeah, that's kind of just, we've considered international.
Thank you, Emily. Emily put in where all of our expos are and the dates. So if you want to click on that link, Emily O'Brien just put that in there for us. Thank you. I was just thinking, I'm like, I want to put that in our chat.
We won't do San Diego, but we do LA, and I know that you can. It's not a bad drive from LA.
And it is a 2-day show, and LA is our largest show. We get the most amount of brands there, typically around 100.
Yeah. Yes, LA is a big show. Oh, thanks, Christine. To do a mini Prego stretch workout session. Yes, we have done that before, actually. We've worked with Fit for Moms, and they've done like a stretch sesh. Every virtual
jogger.
Baby Jogger. Yep. Well. Robin Arzan. If some of you are Peloton people, New York people, you know who Robin Arzan is, and she came on for Baby Jogger and did like a whole session about, because I think she was expecting at the time. And she did a whole stretch that every virtual is different, and we have like different things. Some may have a stretch sesh, some may not. It just really depends on everybody's scheduling and what we can get scheduled for our speakers. We always try to provide you with like the best that we can and like what we can. So we really, really try and do something fun and exciting. But I agree. I think we should always have a stretch sesh. I think it's always fun to have. Fridays are always kind of those fun days where we try to do like the games and the stretch sessions, or a yoga sesh or a meditation sesh. But we definitely keep that all in mind. Love that. All right, y'all. So we are going to be logging off here. We have Kiko coming on. If you have more questions, head over to our booth, ask them. We'll try to get in there and answer some of those questions.
Do you have a winner for us, Juliana?
Oh, not yet. I'll go through and pick a winner, and I'll DM the winner, and I'll also announce it in the announcements who the winner is.
Awesome.
All right, everyone. Well, it's been fun. Thank you so much. And just in a couple minutes, we'll have Kiko live on the main stage. Yes, La Petite Creme. She comes to our in-person shows. Will the T-shirt giveaway be? We'll announce it. I'll announce it. You know how you're getting those little announcements? Yeah, that's me. I'll announce it I'll announce who the winner is, and then I'll also DM them, and then get that all. But let me get Kiko going, and then I'll make the announcement. So give me about like 10 minutes. All right, y'all. See you soon.